Chicken, 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 that's right.
What is going on YouTube? It is your boy Chick Hennessy back with another video. In today's video we're going to be discussing The Harder Day 4, brand new Netflix original, and it's crazy because it's an all black western. So it's directed by James Samuel, written by James Samuel. I hope I'm saying that right. It's spelled with a Y. It kind of looks like JEYMES, but I know it's James. And I just want to say I'm so fucking proud of this film because it's an all black cast, all black production team, all black everything.
My nigga.
Now, I'm going to take you back a couple of years to when the Wild Wild West song, before that come out. When that come out before the movie, so Wild Wild West the song, you've got fucking Will Smith and you've got Dru Hill, which is Cisco's old school group, which for all the kids potentially watching that don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Okay, boomer.
So you got Dru Hill, you got Will Smith, dancing around, singing, rapping, red to tear, black cowboys. You're thinking, rad, this is a world of black cowboys. Like, I'm so for this. And you go and see Wild Wild West and it's some bullshit. It's one black cowboy and it's some bullshit, you know what I mean? Now, upon watching this, I feel like this is what Wild Wild West should have been. I'd have loved to see this as a kid. Obviously, we all had them little plastic figures. You know them little plastic figures that you used to step on and they would be really annoying. You know what I'm talking about. They come in green army soldiers, and they come in cowboys and Native Americans as well. And they're little figures. I'll put a little image on the screen. But anyways, when I was a kid, I used to love playing that shit. I used to love cowboys. I used to love that whole kind of style. Like, cowboy films, don't get me wrong, they're long-winded. Sometimes they can be a bit boring. But I used to love that shit. I used to have a very vivid imagination as a child. It's just crazy seeing this come to light. I feel so good for every kind of kid that's always wanted to see a black western. Everyone who's into western films as a black person, any person of color, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying this is exclusively for POCs, but like, it's just crazy. We're in a great time right now, you know. The representation is so good, and I just really appreciate the representation in this film particularly. I ain't even spoken about cinematography or how it's directed or how it's shot or aesthetics or fucking the look of everything in the film, but you know, I just have to give a round of applause, man. Give a round of applause to James Samuel, who I believe is from a band called The Bullets as well. They've worked with Jay Electronica, Jay-Z. James Samuel directed this. I think he was involved with producing. Jay-Z was involved with producing. James Samuel also wrote this, and he done the score for it as well. And there's a really sick track with Barrington Levy. Oh my god. This track hits. You know the brother who goes, whoa. My man, I'll include the little clip right here. It's high level content, dude. Like, Netflix has been going in. They've really been going off. Like, it's crazy, yo. Like, shout out Netflix, dude. Shout out Netflix, man. I love it, you know, I love it. The Harder Day 4 was amazing because you could feel the vision instantly. It's a very stylistic film. I feel like it's what Tarantino could have made Django into, given, I'm gonna say something very political here. Given Tarantino wasn't a closet racist,
Dang!
it could have been what Django, you know, don't get me wrong, Django's sick, but, you know, you can see it's from a Fitz perspective, you know, you see it's from a white man telling it, you know what I'm saying? You could just see that. You can see that. And this film is really good because it's a black story, it's a black perspective, it's black representation. Everything about it is really, I'm not going to necessarily say empowering, because it doesn't need to empower. The fact that they've created this whole kind of universe on film, and the amazing thing is these characters actually existed. Now, the way in which they told the story might have been fabricated to a degree, but all of these black cowboys that they're talking about actually existed, and so that's another thing. My man's done his research. I think he's been writing this maybe since 2011, 10 years in the making or something. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but he's really done his research, and these are actual real characters, which is another testament to him. That's fucking amazing, you know what I'm saying? So obviously you got my man Idris, you got Regina King, who does the voice of my man from Boondocks, you got Zazie Beetz, who, come on, she's fire. You got Lakeith Stanfield, RJ Seeler, or whatever his name is, who really stole the show for me. He was like the gunslinger kid, the really fast gunslinger kid. and he is fucking funny, man. I'm not gonna spoil it, but it gets a bit peak for him. Damon Wayans Jr. doesn't have the biggest role, but it's just good to see him in it anyway, and it's just good to see Lakeith Stanfield and Idris. Now, no spoilers, but they play the villains in this film, and it's crazy because even though they're villains, you don't feel like you're against them. There's some really cool stuff about them, and every character has their kind of pros and cons, so you don't really want to pick a side. You don't really want to pick a side, and I think that is great storytelling. When you don't necessarily pick a side, that is great storytelling, man, through and through. I'm just really, really proud of this film. I can't stress it enough. And if you have not seen The Harder They Fall, it doesn't matter if you're black, white, you know, Asian, fucking purple, it don't fucking matter. See this fucking film because it's a vibe. It's a really good film, really stylistic, great aesthetics. Cast is cool, the whole universe is sick, but Idris, come on, my guy, you know. I hope I'm like Idris when I'm older. I'm not gonna lie. That's got nothing to do with anything, but you know, be on my young Idris shit, man. Yeah, The Harder They Fall, out now on Netflix. Go and see it. Trust me. I haven't really got a conclusion or anything. I'm just bigging up the film, and it is a review to a degree, but not really. I'm not giving it a score out of anything. I'm just saying it's really good. I don't even have any negatives to say about it, dude. Actually, no, I do. It's kind of long. Some bits of it were longer than it needed to be, but it is a western, so I see why. But it's a 2-hour 19-minute film, and I feel like you could have probably made it 2 hours on the dot, but it's not a big deal, you know what I'm saying? I hope James Samuel continues to make this fits perspective of films. I'd love to see maybe a black sci-fi film or like a black martial arts film. Would be really cool. I probably shouldn't give that source out just like this on the video, but stuff along that kind of realm, you know, because it's all very possible. You know, this is important for the culture. I can't tell you enough. I probably already said it earlier in the video, but I'd have loved to soak this in as a kid. It would have been so inspiring, and it is an age 15 rating, but you know, show your kids it. If they're mature enough to not go out there and fucking shoot people with shit, then show your kid this. It's kind of important. The representation. It's up there with John Boyega being a fucking Jedi, you know what I mean? Really important. I've been your boy Chick Hennessy. Thank you for watching. Make sure you're subbed and you like, you comment, subscribe if you want. And we're doing another giveaway at 250 subs, man. So we're climbing up slowly, but is it fast enough? I don't think so. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video, man.
Bye, have a beautiful time.